take so to there, to this. I think we got everything running. This looks good. All right. We're back at it. I actually did a few changes for the video, so I'm just gonna git stash that then we can go to. I'm gonna have to have two kinds, but yeah. Today, what I would like to get done is to. That's what I forgot. I wrote a reminder for what I wanted to get done. I was like, when I read it, I was like, what the fuck does this mean? I had to remove it, and I remember why it was important. It's okay. Yeah, okay, now I know what I want to do actually. I want to be able to see that when I join that the cube spawns in for the thing that just joined, right? That's what I would like to get. Can I do that? Now for that means that we have to actually somehow illustrate a player inside of the... So if we just go to the server, and we're just gonna start it, it just needs to be running. What's up, Penguin Operator? Just hi. Build run. We can start the server, like so, and then we can also actually cd client, and here we'll do we'll do Zig build run as well. We'll run the client, and it's perfect. Now what we would like to do is, should the client wait for the server to tell it that it should spawn in something? Maybe it should be like that. Okay, because we're right now it's happening like this. Okay, we have the server and the client, and then the client sends to the server that, hey, I connect, server is great, I'm gonna create an entity for you in here. Maybe the client should also get back that it should spawn an entity, which is itself. How should this work? This sends here, this one does that, and then the server will send back the entity that the client has been assigned. That could work. We could for now just do spawn entity, it wouldn't really mean anything, we'd just be spawning an entity. We could go from there. Yeah, let's get that. So we got, so far we got this process. Now we just need to signal the client back that it's is this something you could actually ask AI about, I wonder? Or is there already some good source about multiplayer architecture networking? I don't know. I've already googled this plenty of time apparently. This I have read, but I want to know, is there like a, let's see, wait, I spawn a player on the server. Should the client spawn also, or should it wait the server? I think it would be better. Spawn entity. You're building something like that to show authority. The server, the client connects, sends join request, the server responds to player entity, server assigns ownership, display belongs to the client, server sends spawn message state replicate to all clients, see it instantiate, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Let's see if there's something I don't know about. What you should not do? Client spawning its own player independently, client deciding position stats. That leads to, yeah, exceptions, advanced client-side prediction. You could let the client temporarily spawn in or simulate its player instantly for responsiveness, but it must still sync incorrect, yeah. Mental model, server reality, yeah. Practical, okay. Okay, then we'll do that. We'll go ahead and just do this. And how will we do it? We will... Yeah, right now it's gonna be spawning like crazy. Because if you go to system and in here, this is the server system, right? Right now what I'm doing is this, which is kind of... Wait, what? Am I? No, this is the client. I'm running a server. How is it possible that it's... Wait, what the fuck? I'm inside server, yeah. Then how does it work that when I do this, it opens the... because system is still... How can it even find? No. This is the server system here. So let's see. We're gonna go here. We have the update, which at the moment doesn't... Right, because it runs a separate thread, that's the thing. And that's where I lock it. Actually, this update here should read... We should accumulate the commands so we could do the update in here, so we never have to be worried about should this be parsed or happened on the net, or should it where it should happen. Now the question is, well, on the server this could be stored here, I guess. We could have an array list of just commands. Or actually, inside of the... Nah, that wouldn't make sense. Well, why is my computer going crazy? Let's see, let's check out net real quick. Because I do pass the world in here, but honestly this is the wrong thing to do. I should not pass in the world. I should just be able to tell that I want to be able to append commands. Which comes from shared here. What's that sound? Jeez. Okay. Because I do have the commands in here, right? We have the command, opcode and whatnot in here. Another reason why it would be probably more ideal to just not do this, because if we had a static size, we could always assume that this should work. Now we cannot do that. Damn it. Because if I just said that a name can only be a maximum of, let's say, 125, 126, and then any structure inside of here would also just occupy that kind of space, or if I did a tagged union rather than this. Which it's still better, I guess, for the dynamic ones, but I think would actually not need it. I think a memcopy would be... What the fuck? That should not happen. Interesting. Why did that happen? Okay, anyways. Close the server. Okay, because I'm thinking we don't want to side of here, not the emojis, my bad. If we receive commands, don't want to be parsing it in here. We just want to store it, like in an. We're gonna receive the command and say very much thank you. We're gonna copy it over so we can have them in an array, and we will mutex lock this so we can process it later where it makes sense. But that will not guarantee order. Well, we could also store kind of like time and then do them in order based on that. But and then we could, in the update, I'm just gonna do we would take this array and handle it appropriately, and then we would always guarantee that these would always be the same largest size if you use a union. So for example, if a name would be the largest of 100, it's 28 actually when I think about it, bytes for a name, let's say that would be the largest, even though some commands would be smaller, you would still just have those. Because if I now make it arbitrarily, I cannot just say an arbitrary array list size, because they will always be, unless if I store them as U8, the array, and then I parse the commands, unmarshal it inside of the update. That could, and then we'll just continue appending them to the, that could work. It sounds like it's so easy. No, because it's the same thing, it's just not doing it. But how do I know how many bytes should be? I would have to keep another array which says just how many. It would be a U32 or something, an array of U32s, which would just say how many bytes is for the current corresponding. Oof. How do I guarantee that? Well, I guess I would. If I append first one, then I would say how many bytes the first one is, the second one, and the third, and then I would always I would have to take it from the top, so I would have to go backwards, which would be super weird. Unless if I were to take it from here, but then I leave an empty, well, I could use a ring buffer, and then it would be fine. That could work too. And then I would just go around.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? I'm trying to figure out how to do... You know, I receive the commands, right? But I cannot process the command in the same spot that I received, and that would just be weird. I would have to store them, so I would just, in the update, would actually process the commands. Because I kind of just want to... Or could I process the commands? That would be so weird, because then I would receive... I guess I could. Does it make sense to process the command when you receive the command? Shouldn't I queue the commands up so I would process the commands later in the system update? I would retrieve all of the commands and start to see what I should do with them. I think that would be cleaner. You there, T-Chef?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think? How do you do it? Do you just immediately when you receive a command or like a request from a
Like I
client?
store it.
Yeah, you store it.
Because why not store it? You know, like that's.
Yeah, and then in the update you parse through the commands and apply the changes, or
Yeah.
yeah.
But I would not see a reason why not to do it. You know, because it's not like it's not like you only switch on the type. You know, like you often need more info still after that. So for example, when you get a request, you know, when you see type, or maybe if you have permissions or something like that, why not store it? You know, I think that's something you don't really need. It's a thing that.
Yeah, but the thing I'm wondering, like, how to store the command.
But what do you mean with command exactly?
And when the client
Like a
sends,
request.
yeah, a request.
Like what I'm doing is, like you can go to a multiplayer game.
And let me
But
just.
actually, did I push the changes? I don't know.
I'm just gonna quickly do one thing, because this is annoying.
I think I didn't. Okay, no, I didn't. But I have like a struct within like extendable array. I'm not sure if you know what that is in C.
Extendable array. I've heard it, but I don't know. Wait, where is the link? There. And then you said server? Or server.h or server?
Yeah, no, I think it's I didn't push the changes. I didn't push the changes, that's a quick one. So I didn't push where I actually implemented it. Like I have, yeah, extendable array, but basically I have a type always as a network package type. And then there's the size and then just data.
Yeah.
And the data, the thing is about the data, it can be arbitrary in size. You know, it's like not always 1500.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So you have the first. But how do you? So yeah, you basically just do this. Let me just undo. Okay, I cannot undo that far. So you do this, right? You get the thing, and then you append it to an array, just like by bytes U8, right? The data. You don't do any parsing here, but before you append it, do you provide how big the size is of the thing, and then you append it, or you store like 1 byte for the, or 2 bytes, I guess, for the size?
I have a store size, yeah, but size is also like mainly just for error checking, like to see how many bytes arrived. And because what you could do is like you could say, oh yeah, the data is just the header plus how many how many size bytes arrived minus the header, right?
Wait, I fucked up. Okay, there. But yeah, but you still would need. Because.
But what's the question? Where you not sure?
Yeah, no, because I'm thinking of storing it, but do you store it as just bytes, U8s, or?
Wait.
What am I waiting for? You pushed it? I think he might have died. What is it? Source multiplayer networking. Internet UDP. Server take monitor simulate world three times per second. Send snapshots. Snapshot. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there isn't tick rates. That's crazy. Yeah, another reason why it would probably be more ideal to. Wow, they actually explain a lot here. Let's see. Source use a client server networking architecture. Usually a service dedicated host to runs the game and use. Wait, but
Lucas, okay, I'm back.
okay.
Yeah, I can't push it right now because I'm not on Linux. That's the cool part.
Are you on Windows? Imagine actually
play Minecraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, where are you unsure? Like. Like design-wise.
Yeah, because I received a buffer here, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Well, I don't know, or I receive it here. I don't know yet how much I received. Can I get that?
You can definitely get it from like the receive function, but I would also include the size in it just
because
to like
the thing that I'm unsure about is that okay, I receive it here and then I use Harold's this thing, but I wouldn't like to yet do this because I would like to store it as U8s, right? Because and then later on when I get to the update I would do this. So here I would just want to append it to an array list, right? With the U8s. Right?
But why an array list of UAs? Like,
well, what else is the ring buffer? I was thinking it would probably be better, but I need to store it somewhere so I can use it later, right?
Yeah, but buffer is just like why would you need a dynamic size buffer? Like you know what I mean?
No, array list doesn't mean necessarily dynamic. I can still make it like a static one that I allocate once when I start the application.
Okay, so it basically just means that it's on the heap.
Yeah. Well, you can also use stack
Okay,
memory for it. It doesn't need to be heap memory either.
Okay.
But array list is just easier to manage than. Hello, Dune Wortel. Pinar? What is that? Peanut? But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? But I still don't. The question I'm wondering, just like, let's say you append it here and you get, let's say you get some. No, I don't know what a pinar is. Let's say you get the size of the message and then you have the data occupying this. But then let's say you also have another one and then you want this. Well, I guess you would. How you would parse it is that you parse the whole thing through one run, so it wouldn't really be a problem.
But why would you have another one?
What do you mean have another one?
Like, why another one?
Because if the receiving part is faster than the update part, like if I do ticking, you know, I have timestamps that I process the updates, then I would receive more messages in one array. And also multiple clients will be able to send in the same like call.
Yeah, okay, but I actually don't even bother about that.
I don't know if it's possible for me to. Well, I guess I could check if it's not empty. Then, well, I cannot ignore the message, and the message would be gone.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure. Like, is it possible that you could receive only half of? Do you use UDP or TCP?
UDP.
Okay, is it possible to receive half a message? Because then it would be really problematic.
No, I would say. Oh, you mean not the full message?
Yeah.
It's possible that's encrypted. Yeah, yeah. That's. I thought you wanted like to like actually only get the first half.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can
no,
have
it's
partial
possible to
mistake.
like go don't get the full one. Yeah.
Yeah, but how does it then? How can I know when I have received a full message? Do I have to? I have to probably implement that myself, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's like how I do this. That I send the size of the data, and I like compare the size of like it also can be that actually like the size of the data is corrupt, right? That can also happen. But that's just like, I mean, that's what UDP is. Like, you don't have 100% reliability here.
Yeah. Oh, this is quick. Like TC but built on top of UDP, making it fast. Ah. And what the fuck? Wait, where can I get it from then? So confused. Made by Google's Smoogle. Google Smoogle. Quick go. Shoot. It's deprecated. Quickly, we're working on a new open source repository. It includes Google's implementation of Quick and relates protocols, and it's currently upstream. Okay. Wait, is this the same thing? Damn, what a flashback.
Oh shit, is insane, bro. Since when are powered whales made by copper, bro? I went into the nether to get gold to make powered whales. I got gold, and I saw, and now they're made using copper. And we have like 10 gazillions of them.
The two public Quake repositories, either one may. Let's see. Ah, this is bruh. Is there like any docs on it? Not quip. Jesus Christ. Why did I actually did a type? Or did it actually clear it out for me? Any examples of how it looks like? Examples. Not that I mind doing this, but trying to figure out also like what else exists. Nah. Let's see, nvim dot system. Oh, what? Yeah, right. I still just have it in here. You can use a quick maybe, but you can borrow some of its ideas. It's very smart. That's crazy, but yeah, where can I find a source code for it? Because I don't seem to be able to do that.
Not gonna lie, Lucas, something is so cooked here.
Oh wait, that is the
fuck?
Wait, what? Main.
Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
They changed the recipe, right? So that you craft powered whales with copper instead of gold. But now powered whales are basically less hard to get than normal whales. Like...
Damn. Can I see a link? Wait. Ah, wait. Who the heck are you? What? My evil twin? Stop posting links. Warning. Wait, what the fuck? Ah! Bruh, pooping night, but I'm trying to help. Okay, wait, I can still see the links though. I thought I thought literally was another person who joined. I was like, who the hell is this?
Is Cheesecake in the chat?
No, I don't know where he is at. Okay. Oh wait, this is a Rust implementation? Okay.
Not the Rust implementation.
Oh, I got 10-minute timeout. Hello, Purple. Hello, Anjo. Oh, wait. Damn. Oh, damn. Yeah. I do have it for safety measures, the thing. So, oh, this one is C. Microsoft, that's the C. Why is there like two? Okay. Okay. Can't you undo timeouts? I probably can. I should be able to. I mean, let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna open up Twitch and go and take a look. Dashboard and stream. Let's see. And if I wait, I cannot find you even. Oh, there. Let's see. What is that? Wait, unban? There. I'm not really sure yet, like, kind of. I kind of need to do it on my own to figure out, like, what problems this would solve, because right now I'm, like, still, like, so clueless, and jumping into using it, I don't think I wouldn't understand what problems it solves, right? It sounds like it would get rid of a lot of pain and suffering, but still. Benefits of UDP, but it's reliable. Yeah, but still, I would like to try out on my own a little bit. Is this both on the client and the server? Well, I guess it has to be, yeah. Just letting you know it exists. Yeah, yes, you need it. Well, yeah. I'm gonna store this inside of here. Oh, wow. Just wow. There. No? Still loading. Great. And then what we'll do in here, when we receive the command, I guess when we're sending it, we would have to know. Because here we get the size, and then here I send the data over. Now, I guess I could send I guess I would have to send the information how much is written. But how do I? I guess I could just store the first bytes inside of the buffer. First two would be enough. So I could just start from the second byte from here. I guess that's... isn't it just doing this, right? Expect an array of U8 found. So now we'll start from there, and that means 2 is all dibs on. And then I can now add the size in... 0, 2. But how can I just tell it? So I got now 2 bytes in here, which I could use for the size. And then this will be size plus 2.
Oh, you don't know, because what Harold and I created, it's so bad, bro. We created a maze, it's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, no, I saw, he showed me. So wait, in the buffer that you sent, or data you sent first the size of the message.
No, first the type, not the size of it. First the type of a message, then,
yeah.
like, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Then the size of the data that's, that's also gets sent, that makes, like, for a nice API.
Yeah, but how can you know how big is the size before you actually have written the size?
Because like I have a max UDP size, you know, and I just always on the like send side I always allocate it, you know. Like I don't send that much, but there is a max UDP size, and I always just say, okay, this is my buffer, and I read into it with that size, and if it's more data, then cool.
No, yeah, because that was I was thinking, like, also because with Harold he gave me his implementation for a dynamically scaling kind of like writer, so you can send any slices or, you know, array sizes, and it will calculate it for you, and you don't have to worry about it. But then I was thinking also, like, we're gonna just be sending quite primitive data over, like we will always know what is the maximum size. So I was thinking,
yeah, like in general you should always know that, you know, like it's not that.
Because then a mem copy would always be fine, wouldn't need any fancy stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm only doing mem copy, yes.
Yeah, mem copy would be the ideal way, but now we're not doing that, and yeah. Actually, we can send a full buffer here, and we can inside of write buffer to this, and then we could always just... that would be better. Damn, why couldn't it not just be... No, because I think I'm stuck in... I'm stuck in choosing either just switching to just a pure mem copy, or continue going on with Harold's dynamic fancy stuff.
It depends what you want to do.
Well, I cannot see a reason for why I would want to have dynamic. I mean, it makes sense for messages, I guess, or well, I guess you don't even need it for messages, to be honest. You could still have like the clearly structured, like max message length, and then if it takes more than that, then it would just send another message that continues on with it, right?
Yeah, right now actually what I do is like, actually if I have more, I just don't send the message at all.
Yeah. Dynamic is just good for security and bandwidth savings. Yeah.
No, but like not even it's not bandwidth saving. It's like at least I understand on your side, because it's not like I'm sending more data. Like I'm sending only the data that's needed, but on this receiving side, I allocate more on the client. Like, so it's just use like 500 bytes more RAM or something, and that's like nothing.
I'm gonna do a slightly different thing. I'm going to do a...
I would really like to show you how I did it, but I just don't have a thing actually here. It's quite cooked.
I'm gonna do it like this. Inside of here, I'm gonna go on with the... I'm gonna write int, and I'm gonna tell it that it's gonna be a u16, a value of... I cannot... I need the damn size before I... Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I'm really trying to figure out a way to do this so I could put it in the beginning of the message, the size, and then... But I cannot know the size before I have written everything, which makes this such a pain. Well, I could write 0, and then in the end I could... Then I wouldn't have to worry about this, and then it would also be included in the message size. I think that would be quite ideal.
Oh, the maze is so cooked, like I don't even know how to get to the thing I'm building right now, bro.
I'm just gonna take that like so, and then... In here... Writer end. I now should have written inside to the buffer, because I started with the buffer. We are done with it. I should be able to now do buffer in it's of u8. I can make it to a u16, so I would do a... Would it be a pointer cast or an int pointer cast? Pointer cast. And I will call this one just variable begin or buffer begin size begin buffer size, I don't know, and it will be a u16 array. I think a u16 array would be it, and then I will just pointer cast the buffer, right? That is that okay? I think that's how you do it. And then beginner begin with 1, Jesus. Beginning buffer size, so, and then I will just access the first. It should be the one that's have gotten the dips, and then write buffer and like so. So now it should be in the message over there, the size immediately accessible. I think I will have to run it.
You also need to convert from host endiness to network endiness. Yo.
What is Lucas doing now?
I'm trying to... Hello, Aflatoon. I'm trying to get... Because I cannot do... I'm gonna receive the buffer in here, right? From the client. Right? But I need to store this. I cannot start to do modifications here to the server. I need to store this buffer so I can parse it later in the update, right?
Okay.
And yeah, that's for all clients, because there can be multiple messages sent before an update happens, so I need to append them into an array, so I got all of the messages stored. And I'm thinking of storing them in a U8 array list. That would be, well, yeah, having all of them. And then I would like to send the size of the message at the beginning of the...
Bro, just use a ring buffer.
Yeah, but I still need to know how many bytes this message has, because I cannot retrieve that information from an arbitrary array size.
This is why a reader would be useful here.
I was saying that if you just had the same size, max size for every message, that would also be ideal, because then I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Or you make a reader.
But how would a reader help here?
Because the readers store how much they have read, like their buffer.
But if I... Wait, what? Okay, wait. So if I... But, wait, what are you thinking?
Take a message. But I also just leave Minecraft real quick. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, you're hearing Minecraft music, I guess. Whatever.
Yes.
All right. So, a reader basically has like it has a bunch of bytes.
Yeah, no. I know,
Yes.
I know the reader, but I wonder like why use that if you have all of the commands stored up as bytes inside of an array list.
I'm gonna show you. Okay, so let's say the first like command is this one here, right? And that might be a connect. Yeah.
Yeah, but how do you know that those are the? How can you identify
It's
that?
easy. Yeah, bro, look. Okay, and then we have another one here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have one last one here, right? And what the reader does, right, is when we read it, feels like all of this, right? This is the like technically it has more stuff, like over here that is an empty buffer, right? But this is like what's filled, okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now how do we know this? Well, because we can calculate the length based on a couple of things like the opcode, right? And whatever, like the data inside also. So we can figure out the len.
But how can you do that from the opcode if you have an arbitrary size like the name?
Well, you still figure that out because the reader, like it already does this. Let's say this field over here, right? This says how long the next like 50 bytes, or like how many bytes more, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like for in the connect one example, you send the name and the name len, right? And by that we can figure out like the name len is this many bytes, and then we can, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's like it, and then we basically just move the like reading position to be, well, like first of all we go this one here, right? So we read this, which is the opcode, and then we figure out that this is the connect opcode, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, then we see like, oh yeah, this thing here is the name len, and this is the name is just one letter here, right?
Yeah, but that means that every time that you have something that will be arbitrary, you will always have to write an if special case for it to be parsed.
You don't, because the Marshall and non-Marshall already do that.
Why do we need the reader? Why they do that?
Yeah, sort of.
But how can they know? How can they know that when I have an integer that it's supposed to indicate in a slice?
Because the like unmarshal thing, that's the reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna like when it goes, it like reads this right into the structure, and then the name then is like 1, yes, and then we see here, oh, there's a pointer, like, or there's like a slice in the structure, and then we know the length based on this one here, and then it will fill that many, and then it will like, let's say it's just 1 byte, so then it's gonna move on, right? And then it knows it's done.
Okay, so it uses, so it just takes it as a rule that the value before it is the size of the pointer or array.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some like you can also like send a length in the header if you want to like double check or something. You know?
But
that's also doable.
Wait, so we could just use the unmarshal for this?
Yeah. The thing though is, I would really recommend that let's see, that you would make a fixed reader. So oh my god, I don't know how to do this. Okay, go back to the code here.
So I wouldn't even need to send the size.
Yeah, no, you don't need to, but because you're using UDP, I would probably still do it so you can double check. But maybe not, I don't know. You can choose. But in the accept client, we're gonna have to do a little thingy, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a message data, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an array, right?
Yeah, it's that's basically this. Isn't
Yeah.
it basically this buffer?
Fantastic. Yes. Great. Now we can make a reader.
All right. See alpha. Alpha. We can make a reader.
Yeah. Make a reader after the flags and that stuff. Yeah, I think that should be good. Technically, you could make a reader before, but I think this is safer because it will do like error handling and stuff. So yeah. IO reader equals dot fixed. Probably call it like message reader. This.
Oh, you mean I?
Yeah, but I would like also rename MSG to message, but you know, you do whatever. Yeah, and then you just pass in. Okay, bro. Sure. And then you just pass in the message data as the buffer. Or actually, is message data? What is the type of message data? It is okay. Fantastic. Okay, great. And then you do const reader next line, which is a reference to message reader. Yes, now great. Now in the read buff function.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just replace the buffer here. And actually, just remove the buffer field completely.
Okay.
Because we're gonna take in the reader before the type here. And that's a pointer to SDIO reader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can remove this like fixed reader, end reader, blah blah blah. Just have that. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And now in the read buff function, you can pass in the reader. Also.
Yeah, but I don't wanna. I just wanna store the bytes here for later parsing. I don't wanna parse it in here.
What do you mean for later parsing?
So I would just store the message here now in a U8 array, like that is accessible outside of this. So in system, when I go through the update, here I would do the actual parsing and do whatever this thing is supposed to do.
That is inefficient.
Well, I cannot do it directly in here because this thing goes in a different tick rate than the system.
Sure, but you can just send like this one can still be responsible for like the shit, right? And then you can just like have a queue of things the world should do.
Yeah, but isn't that just the unparsed data of the actual command? Because this thing would still just, that's literally the commands, but I cannot have I was thinking of having an array of commands, but because they are not tagged union, I cannot just do it. I cannot just have an array of commands and then start parsing them.
Yeah, no.
So if I could do that, that would be ideal, but I cannot do it. So that was I thinking just storing the bytes and then parse it in the system.
Well, it should still be possible. We can design this a bit differently.
Yeah, but then we cannot. This.
We can.
But then how does, because we cannot have an array. What? Doesn't make sense for me.
What do you wanna? What doesn't make sense?
Because if we have commands, right, and we have connect, we have move, we have disconnect. For example, connect already will be different sizes. We cannot just make an assumption that we have a connect array, unless if we do an allocation every time somebody, which wouldn't be too crazy, but it would be kind of crazy.
You know that the unmarshal has the opt allocator? stands for optional allocator. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a reason I have that in there.
But we don't want to do allocations.
Well, that's gonna be tricky to not do, because every single read is gonna overwrite the buffer where that memory is stored, right? And
yeah, that's why I was thinking of doing one allocation just appending the raw bytes or commands. If commands were always a tagged union, then you could.
Yeah, that's so much smarter, you know. Then we
Yeah.
just at least have so many more allocations. Yeah. That's
you
smart.
would probably not receive more than 100 commands, not even that, probably like 10 max. So you could have safety of 20. And that would be it.
I don't think so.
I do think so. It's pretty fast at processing it. And that's not a lot of bytes that you would. Also, the commands shouldn't take too many bytes. You want them to be as small as possible.
Sure.
So I don't think you should. But yeah, so either storing them as just an array of bytes or then actual commands, but then commands would have to have a defined size.
What?
So you can have an array of them. And do a tagged union of them.
I don't even understand your thinking here, because it's quite frankly very dumb.
If commands were tagged unions, they would be quite easy to just parse in the switch, because then you could just append commands, you know, and then you would switch on them in the update in the systems.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can still make the command into tagged union. Yeah, sure.
But we're still stuck with this problem then. Then we have to do allocations for it.
Yeah, not very hard.
No, that's a problem to do it.
Why is it a problem?
Because then you will have to do heap memory allocations.
Bro, heap is not your enemy.
Well, it takes to do a heap allocation can take up to thousands of clock cycles.
Yeah, that's why all the allocators allocate more than you ask for.
No, but you only get pages, you know. When you reach a page, it still have to go after more again.
Yeah, but bro, it's not like.
But you can allocate an arena if you want to.
Yeah, that could. But then, what's the difference between having the command stored as U8s and then having actual commands stored?
That arenas are flexible.
No, but I mean, like, the arena would be enough to just store the information. Why not just make the raw data then?
The raw data?
Yeah, that we receive here, and then parse it inside of system.
Holy shit, bro! In a second I will switch to Linux and show you my implementation, bro.
But like, I think it's so bad to like parse it in the main like loop, because parsing, sure, it's like very not expensive, but if you're gonna have like 20 people, right? Then you gotta do all the.
We're just gonna have 4. That's max.
4 clients max.
Yeah.
But that seems dumb.
But that's.
Bro, you have more than 4 viewers.
No, but no, you will have multiple servers, but 4 client max. That's how Risk of Rain does it. I'm not gonna go crazy and do more than that.
Nah, bro, we could allow for up to 10,000
people
to join.
I have 32 clients.
Yeah, bro, that's a good limit.
Even more, if you have more than 4 players in the game, it's already getting kind of chaotic. So you don't want that even.
Sure, but you know, we don't have to limit our game. Technology is
technology. No, it's better to limit than the limits that you're working within than being free for everything. Then that's problematic.
Or let's make it 12, bro. Well, make it 12.
Make it 12. 6, 9, 6, 7.
6, 7.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but what we can do, I mean, I would just make so that like you should have a client structure in the server, right? And that has all the data every client needs.
Yeah.
And in there.
That's exactly what I have.
Yeah, exactly. And in there you can have like a command buffer, you know, or like a command queue, right? And then you just you know, the actual like parsing and all that just adds on to that, and then when the server is like ready to do a bunch of shit with it, you know, then it just does that.
You know, Lucas, you don't need to find the perfect implementation, bro. You can just cook one up, and then if you have problems, you can like make it better.
But I think it's good to, you know, do it semi-good from the start at least.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're just saying to have like, but I think it would be nice to just reuse the commands that we already defined and use in both client and server. Because then we would just be able to use it straight. We don't have to create another kind of connect. We could just use the same.
That's how it's gonna be. But you can store the same commands. Like just in the server, you have a structure with like a queue of commands, right? And in the client, you can just also have that, I guess. And then you can just send it over, or you send it over immediately, or do what you want, you know.
Okay. But we would still have to store...
Yeah, that is it.
Is it just command? No, because command doesn't contain it, just as a namespace right now. But would you can write...
Yeah, but you can change it.
To make it...
Yeah, but we just... Yeah, make it. We can make it a tagged union. It's not hard, bro. Not hard.
Okay.
Is it rename to command? Yeah, and that's equal to union. Parentheses. And then opcode. The structure.
Yeah, I wonder
how...
Doesn't it have to be outside of this, or is that actually how you do it?
You don't have to do it like that. You can use enum and then it will automatically do it like that, but using opcode is better because if we don't have a command that responds, or like if a union doesn't implement all of the enum values, then it's gonna like crash at compile time and tell you like, hey, you need to blah blah blah, you know.
Yes, makes sense.
Yeah, so now in the command you just don't, well, I guess you can do it like that, sure. And then now you can make connect in here as a field in the union. No, for your string const. And then just that's equal to connect.
Wait, what?
No, sorry, not equal. Yeah, you're doing it right. It's the type connect, not opcode. Oh my god. Bruh. Just connect, nothing else.
Oh, you want this thing to be type command connect? Like that?
And you gotta do the same for disconnect, and then you just specify the type to be void.
I will join the Minecraft, so I need your pickaxe help.
Your pickaxe help? Okay. And I gotta grab my pop. 1 sec.
You gotta grab his popcorn? Damn, that's crazy. Okay, so now this will be tag union with connect with... Yeah, okay, so you will have these things. I will actually just quickly do this. I will not do...
To do or not to do?
Yes.
Exactly.
Because we don't want to do this on here, we want to do it... Shit. We'll have to get from also not doing this in here at all, but for now we're gonna do it in here. Yes.
Wait, Harold, where are you?
I'm coming.
Why? Like so.
Like, are you at the base right now, or?
Almost, yeah.
Okay. So I can show you how it actually looks right now. So
yeah, but because I'll help you in like a sec here.
Yes, don't worry. I'm preparing for the thing to work. Let's see.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yo, if you cooked.
yes, and then here you would like deploy it, and you could in theory just walk into the trading hall over here, but that's not like the main entrance.
Cool.
Yeah, and right now what I need to is I'm doing a second layer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You know, I would like to help you dig, but I gotta do this command buffer stuff.
okay.
Okay, right.
So
Yep.
I also added this in here that when you write, it goes through the marshal, right? And then it will add a U16 and just call dips on it, basically write 0, right?
For what?
And then here at the end, when it's done doing the whole marshal, it will
No.
give the size.
Why are you doing right int thing?
So I can say the 2 first bytes for the size in the message.
That's not how it works.
How does it work? Isn't this how it's writes?
What this does now is that writes IIU16 between every single field.
Right, because it's recursive. I need to do it. Fuck.
Bro, you just put it in the header, bro. Just make a thing called like size or length. I would say length is len, and that's IIU size or IIU16 or yeah, U16 after the opcode.
Why not before?
Opcode is the most important.
I would say size is more important.
Call it length, bro. Length. Is len, and that's IIU16, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, dokie. And then, but how do I now give it the size after? Because I need to give it after I'm done doing the march. Well, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't recommend actually doing the length. You can figure it out. It's not too hard, but
Well, I guess I cannot do
yeah.
it now here. That will
We
be
can,
it.
though.
What?
You can do that.
Wait, but this is now putting it in the wrong place. It's putting it where the
Bro,
opcode is.
I just recommend is not giving the length actually. It's hard to like figure out, and it doesn't really help you that much.
Well, it would be used to confirm that it's the message that I receive is the message that I expected.
Well, no.
But, yes.
There's another way. There's another way we can do that. Like after every single request, we can also write like a hash or something. Yeah, I don't know. And then that corresponds to the thing. Yeah.
I still think it would be better to pass the size. Well, we'll see. If we run into issues, then we'll add it. I'm just planning ahead before we even have issues. Anyways. So now we have this. And then in the main...
Spaces.
What?
Have empty lines, bro, like this is compact as shit.
I thought you liked compact.
Yeah, but not in type declarations. And declarations in general. Okay, but we're gonna do some renaming here now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, we are going to rename the read buff to be parse from slice. Actually, no, you just call it parse, actually.
Oops.
And then that's gonna take in a little bit of a different thing and do some other stuff, yeah.
Did I open the wrong thing? I think I did. Yeah. Wait, where am I? I'm at a client. Why is this one? It's weird. Okay. And this one is here. Okay, you said what? Parse?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Right. Now we should make a thing after the header packed structure there. After that.
You mean after this thing?
Mm-hmm.
You want another field or another structure?
Another structure.
What do you mean, not a structure? The header structure?
Another. Well. Yeah, sure. Then you call this it's actually a function because it's gonna be generic fn, and then call it I guess parsed. Like either you can call it parsed or reply or response.
I don't even know what we're trying to do now. So
Great. It's camel case or Pascal case. I mean, uppercase P. Yeah, and then you do T colon type. Yeah, and then nothing else. And then we return type. And then curly braces. Great. And then you go in here and the first thing you do in the function is return struct. Great. Now we do a field here called header. It's a field which is of type header. And then you do comma format. No. Format the code. Format the code.
Oh, you just want to. Bro! What do you mean format the code? It's automatically formatted.
Well, sure looks like shit to me, but okay. Then you do comma value. And value, yes. And value is equal to the type. Yeah, not equal, I mean colon, yeah. And that's it.
I'm so confused, but okay.
Great. And now in the yeah, I guess that's fine, yeah. Well, I guess we actually don't need to do it like this. I'm dumb. My bad.
That was what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, I am thinking here. We can actually make this parsed. We can actually just make it not generic actually.
What do you want it to be then if it's not generic?
Well, it's gonna store the command in itself.
So wait, is it gonna be a function still or what it's gonna be?
Nah, const.
And then parsed structure.
Equals struct. Yeah.
And then
it just has header and command.
Command, which is the command.
Yeah. Okay, great. And now we want to also make a function. Actually, no, we want to rename the parse function to parse from opcode. Okay, great. And now well, what we need to do now is to get the. I think that we can probably do it a smart way. Yeah. Okay. Now, we also want to make a function called pub function parse, and that's gonna be above the parse from opcode. Right? And both of these functions are gonna return parsed.
Error parsed or yeah?
Parsed. It's parsed. Yeah. Yeah, error parsed. Yeah.
And this same also.
Yeah.
Structure parsed usize or just
parsed.
We don't need the size anymore.
No.
Okay. Obviously not.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, great. Now we can move the const header equals reader take struct header and then ndn from the parsed from opcode.
Move this thing?
Yeah, just move that into the parse function. And now the parse from opcode should, instead of taking in a type, it should take in an opcode. No, like opcode. Yeah. Yeah, just yeah. You rename the T to just be opcode.
Ah.
Yeah, but now we also got to find the type. So then we do the next line in the function, the first line. No, the first line in the function from the other function. Parse from opcode. We might also want to make opcode be compile time.
You mean this thing?
Yeah, so it's comp time before opcode. No, wrong place. Yeah, great. And now next line here you can do a const t.
T, okay.
Equals, and then you can do at field type, and then you pass in the command type. Command the type.
Command. Okay.
Then comma. No, inside server. And then you do at tag name opcode.
But we didn't know this is syntax.
Yeah, my master. Lucas Saint. No, that's it, bro. That's it. Hello, audio.
Yo.
Hello, audio.
Audio is very good.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now in the unmarshal, instead of passing in the opcode, which it doesn't like, you're just passing the T. Yeah.
What is he writing?
What?
Parse from opcode. Oh god.
Yeah. Trust me.
Return. Yeah, we have to change the return now to just be.
You do dot header equals header.
But what do you mean opcode? What is this? Server?
Yeah.
This is networking.
And then header is equal to header. Where did we get the header from? Is it?
Oh yeah, we don't. My bad. I guess this one only really returns the command. Actually, yeah, my bad.
So we changed the return to just command.
Yeah.
Oh, Harold, but Trading Hall looks on the map like a CPU, bro. Like a microcontroller CPU.
Actually,
damn. Okay,
really?
but no. But we want to do a var actually, but not a return here.
Var?
A var. And I call this one command. Type of command.
Add type of.
No. It's type of.
Oh, you mean like just making a command? Comp time. Why? I swear to God, it had command highlighted and then it went weird.
Undefined. and then you do at field command, comma, and then you do at tag name opcode. Great, equals out. Yeah, and then use return command.
But okay.
Great, and now in the parse function, we want to take in the reader.
Oh my god, can you please?
Okay, great.
I cannot.
What?
Right. So.
Okay, now we do now we do switch. And then you do just header.
Just header.
Dot opcode. Header opcode actually, yeah, my bad.
But it doesn't know what does it know? Code, no? Well, whatever.
Inline else.
Can it just okay? Else inline else.
Inline yeah. Then you do return.
I can just do that then. Turn.
Dot. Curly braces. And then dot header in there. Equals header. Comma. Yeah, comma command. Equals. Try. Dot parse from opcode.
This is some crazy voodoo shit.
Passing reader. Yeah, I know.
Could I capture the...
Nah, don't.
Opcode.
You already know it. Just header dot opcode, I guess.
Yeah, but I could capture it as well.
Do you want to capture it? Sure, go for it.
Capture flag, then.
We just got opcode.
Do I capture it here or do I capture it
No.
here?
You don't know how to capture, right?
No, I forget that. Is it like this?
I don't know, try. And then put a comma after the parenthesis that is from parse from opcode because it's a really long line there. Okay, yes, fantastic. And so we have it.
Alright. That's crazy,
Yep.
so
And we're not done yet actually. Because
What?
we gotta make a new function called write.
a new function called write.
Which takes in self. Colon at this. Writer as well. It's a pointer to writer as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be it. And then you do just return void, error void.
And I did
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Great. Okay, now we do. We gotta make the header now.
Make the header.
Yeah, so you do const header, yeah, header equals, and then you do dot curly brace opcode, and the opcode is How do you do
Isn't
that
just,
now?
if it's already self, isn't just it's isn't it just self already, or?
Well, I don't know what you're on, but
Well, because
like actual like server for multiplayer, or what is
yeah,
it?
it's actually sort of a multiplayer.
Okay.
I wonder how you can write into an enum with the name of the tag. You see, this is not very common.
No, I was afraid it wasn't.
Can you just do like @ so we can see what inbuilt functions there are? Let's see here. Yes. Scroll down. Just like go through them slowly. Okay, a little bit faster. Okay. I might just like This is interesting.
Would it be? I'm still a bit unsure about how this is going to work out.
Well, as it worked out before, when you didn't know.
Yeah, but like, how we're gonna get the actual commands stored with this for later use?
That's easy.
Okay. Just easy, just like that.
Yeah, quite so.
Is Raul still coding via Lucas acting as a yes, STT, yes, basically.
Yeah.
It's some next level comp time stuff here, which I have not touched much of, so it's crazy. But can you just not use the tag name? No, you can't. No, wait, you can. Can you? Because right now isn't.
We can try, but I think it will fail.
But we're trying
But
to
yeah,
do. Tag name.
What is TF2? TF2 does something. They have a struct that represents the game state. I think that's how Source Engine does it. A struct that has the entire thing of everything gets passed from client.
It's send JSON. Yeah, I mean, we're
just say they send Jason. I also like fast response. They say Jason. They send Jason.
Jason.
What? JSON. Yes.
But what we're trying to do today is just trying to get so that when you connect, that you will be spawned in on all of the clients a box basically. That's it.
Yeah. You have to.
Okay.
I don't know what your. Is your game open source? Can you read this code?
Yeah,
You
there's,
said you can.
there's a public
Okay.
repo. There's no license on it even.
You have to start doing some like object-oriented slop maybe if when you start doing networking and stuff to like stay sane and like to remember
Yeah.
like this is a visual, this is just a representation of another character, and this is the actual character, and this is the connection, and this is the like, you have to start like it gets really fucked unless you start organizing stuff really well.
Here explaining exactly what happened to X11 and Wayland. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Wayland is actually really goated and it's object-oriented, but it's the only good thing ever that's object-oriented. And it works really well, so yeah. Okay, but actually I'm dumb, because this was obviously STD meta string to enum. I don't know how I could have forgotten about my beautiful thing here.
Wait, what?
I literally use it like every day.
Like STD dot?
Meta.
Meta?
And then string to enum.
Wait, what?
What is it?
Okay, let's look at what's this called? The planetary
Sigma, yeah.
And then this is also returns on optional, but you can just do dot curly brace because it's never gonna be not optional.
Dot? You mean your
Yeah,
question mark?
Question mark, yeah.
Yeah, curly brace, like that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know what I say anymore.
It's late.
Great. Yeah. Not really though. I was waited like 4 yesterday. Like, bro, there's still many hours left. But okay. Now we can do. We can write the struct. You can just copy it from the write buffing. Use the writer write struct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This just write buff.
Yeah. Just no. No. I don't call it. Just I said copy. Call it.
You mean copy all of it from here?
No, just the useful part.
Which is not useful in this case.
Well, if you look at the write function, and then you can compare it, what is useful?
The write function? What?
Oh, right.
Okay, well, in the write buffer, you make a writer. Is that useful in the write function?
Oh, we don't have. Oh wait, we do have a writer.
Yeah.
What? I always press T and then I.
Harold, join Minecraft server. Or you
I would, but Lucas, is returning the writer end useful?
Yes, it's very useful.
I know. Okay. Now you can do. Actually, before we do the consider, can we also do just const opcode? And that's opcode, and that's equal to. Oh hell no! What the? Okay. Don't actually specify the type here. Just do equals.
Oops.
Yeah, it's mainly because otherwise we don't need to specify it twice. Yeah, and then that's equal to std meta string to enum.
Oh my gosh.
And also, I don't know what the hell you passed into the to that function before, because it's completely wrong. But you just pass in opcode, the structure. Yeah, and then you do no.
So this is supposed to be the header, or what is this supposed to be?
No. This header thing just assign the opcode to be opcode. Think, bro. Think. Like, if we already have the opcode before the header, then we can just assign the header's opcode to be opcode.
That's crazy.
Okay, but the string to enum, how is it supposed to know which string is the thing? It's called string to enum. So where does it get the string from currently, Lucas?
You tell me, where did you get this function from? I have no idea what is this.
From hell, but just okay.
I don't even know I can't even get the LSP to tell me what is this thing. What does it even do? I just know it's a function. That's great. Is it a function even?
It is a function, yes. But do comma after the opcode structure. Yeah, and then you do at tag name.
Oh, now we use tag name.
Yeah, and then you do self dot asterisk. Yeah, great. And now we got to do the marshalling, which means that we can do instead of doing value, you do at field.
This is.
And then you do self dot curly brace. The asterisk, I mean. Sorry. Why are we even taking a pointer in? Yeah, why are we taking it in as a pointer?
I just prefer pointer when it's referencing itself rather than. Yeah, I think it's better. I prefer pointers.
I don't think it's better because it destroys mutability. It like adds mutability, which is very bad.
But usually, if you get self,
so it's a waste.
you want
Waste.
no.
JavaScript here.
If you have self, you
JavaScript.
usually want mutability. Otherwise, you're gonna get a copy, which is still bad. Just use the self. That's what self is supposed to mean. It's not supposed to mean the copy of self.
This is not C++. It's actually faster to like look at. I know you've been taught that C++ likes pointer, but you're saying that making a pointer is actually
I don't know.
just not as expensive.
A pointer would be okay.
No,
No,
it's
because
bad for
void is
readability.
already the size of a pointer, so this would be larger.
Okay, but if you're going to take it in as a pointer, you
Oh
still
wait,
need
it's a
okay?
union, so it's the same size actually. Bad.
Yeah, but bro, okay, if you want it as a pointer, you still const, okay?
Okay, const I can be on.
Yeah, great. Okay, fantastic. And then after the referencing here, we do at tag name, and then you do I guess just self dot.
Is it again self?
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's crazy.
And that should work.
That should work. Why do we have this then at all? If we have this now.
We're not gonna have it. We're gonna remove it actually.
I'm just gonna comment it.
I said remove it.
Okay,
Commenting is not removing. We don't need it. It's useless. Trash, garbage,
and
unusable.
then okay, so now we got these two things. And this one
Yes,
doesn't
and
need to be
that's
public if it's all only called from inside.
Just keep shit as public.
No, it's annoying because then it gets suggested everywhere else. When the only thing I should be accessing is this.
No, because sometimes you might expect the client to send another thing. You save it as public, bro.
No. If I need it as public, make it public. Otherwise, it's just annoying that I get it. Just a suggestion when I don't want it.
Bro, this is the most like C++ behavior ever. Everything has to be a pointer, which is super bad in some cases, and everything else has to be exactly public when it needs to be.
If you want self, I'm fine to call it copy of self, but not self, because then it gets confusing. What do you mean by self? Self should always reference to self. If you use the word self, you could use a different word, but don't use self if it's not self.
Okay, so how come that literally no one thinks like this in the SIG community? Except you.
Yeah, exactly, and that's not no one. Fuck you.
You are no one. But like, if you look literally anywhere else in SIG, you're not gonna like only place where it's good to do that if it's like a really big structure. Then it's good to have it as a pointer. But this is not a really big structure.
Already, if you have something that is larger than 4 bytes, it's just better to use a pointer.
No, the pointer's 8 bytes, bro.
Yeah. No, it depends. If you
okay, but if you say now 32-byte system at bits.
32 bytes, holy.
No, bro, I'm on a 16-bit system, so it's actually way more efficient to have it as a pointer.
And what on all the people that are using an 8-bit system, bro? Like,
yeah, Lucas,
you're wasting memory. Way more efficient.
Bro, you're wasting memory. just keep the shit as public because it might be useful later, alright?
Might be useful later. It's not something we do what we need, not what we may need.
Harold. On an 8-bit system, you have a whole 256 megabyte, 256 bytes of RAM, bro. Just imagine, bro. You have so much.
That is so much. That's like really much. But Lucas, if we're gonna think about this like way that you don't need things that are not needed right now, right? That just means that if you want something, right, and that thing is in another file, right, and someone else is also editing that file, right, then it's a bunch of merge issues and shit. And scroll down in the file. You see in the like Marshall and unmarsh, we have the Boolean thing, right? But that's useless because we don't have anything that says a Boolean. So we can just remove it, right? And we don't have
where do you see the this thing? Yeah, it is actually kind of redundant because we don't even have it right now. But you already implemented, so why not just keep it? But if I were to do this from scratch, I wouldn't even implement the thing because it's not. I'm not using bools. Because if you try to build for everything at the beginning, then you will never get something done because you're just implementing for everything all the time. You never get to the point where something gets done.
Right now.
But you're not building for everything. You're building for the like necessary parts that are a high probability that they will be used.
I haven't run into that yet, and I don't think we'll run into it. So I'm not gonna do it until I see that we need it.
Lucas, the reason why you haven't run into it is because you never designed any modular systems.
Because I don't need modular. I need things that run. Modular makes later. I think modular kills progress. Just make it run.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I have made like basically most things very modular, and they run pretty well. So.
Harold.
Yes.
No way. Wait. Bro, the villagers are making a kid, bro.
Guys, it's happening.
First, no way. Bro, the villager breeder is working since now then. Holy goated.
The villagers are making children. Bulls are useless in Zig anyways, right? All my mates use U1. Exactly, Harold.
Harold.
Yeah.
Look in here. Look. Bro, the child.
Yo,
now so many will come. Okay, wait, I can explain the system to you, bro. Like, I don't know whether...
Bro, I've played Mac for 10 years. I know what's going on.
No, not the system. I mean the system I have here. So basically, here's a chest with like just the rails.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get it in, you can just have a rail here, and if you want to have one on the upper layer, right? You can just basically connect it to this thing, and we'll just send it to the upper layer. Yeah, and then like it's not used for walking; it's just for a villager because this is like the walkway, you know. Like this here, this like how we walk, and then we would like be up here, and you could connect them. Yeah.
Did you? No, you did not connect this to 2 tunnels. Okay. I mean, very fire. I like it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, but I'll be making Lucas not destroy his entire software completely.
But I mean, he needs to learn out of it, you know.
I think Lucas should not learn because it doesn't work, you know. Okay.
So now we change this to just right.
No, what we change this to be now is you make a command, a const command. You can call it connect command right now. It starts. Yeah. And that's a shared net command. Also, you know, I think you should actually make an alias for shared net to just be net.
Probably should.
Okay. Yeah, and then you just do connect, and then you initialize that stuff. Name len before. We've talked about this before, bro.
It should be called len name and not name len. It's confusing.
I think the Zig like compiler should burn and kill everything if you don't initialize it in the correct order.
In the incorrect order.
Okay. In the correct order. Well, I don't know. I can't speak. Right. Now, you also got to have a semicolon at the end because I get the end, yes. End, no, end, that's just the end. At the end, you should have a...
What the fuck? Oh, which one? I'm so confused.
What are you even doing wrong here? So
expected a comma after...
Yeah, it's because after the name.len you didn't add a comma.
Look at that. I wish I had Harold who would tell me what to do because I'm kind of lost right now. Yeah, Harold is crazy what he knows. He knows a lot. He's crazy, man. I'm telling you.
Who said that? Because if I know them, then I know how big of a scale of a project, and I might be able to help.
It's elliptic.
Elliptic?
Yes.
What's his Discord?
What's your Discord, Elliptic? I don't remember.
That's bad. Okay, but Lucas, Mr. Lubas, you now what you gotta do is just literally remove this const buff size equals this garbage trash Disgusting. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space there, bro. Yes, fantastic. You figured it out. Now, after this, you just do try connect command dot write. Pass in a writer.
You need to create a writer.
Which, yeah. I'm actually gonna look into the writer real quick, because I think the writer might be able to just work with UDP, the network writer, which would be amazing. Okay. Let's see. Main Zig. Okay. Now, what does the S3 IO net stream writer? Let's see what that one does. Let's see, vtable, send file. Okay, fantastic. Unimplemented. Sounds promising.
Unimplemented? What?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, I'm kind of worrying about it right now.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Net write. So we have to go to threaded. This is the only bad thing about Zig nowadays. It's that code is kind of like C++, right? It's hidden somewhere.
Yes.
And you kind of just have to know. That's it, net write, and that's net write POSIX, and that has a bunch of shit. Holy moly!
I have no idea where you're even like. I guess you're inside of writer.
I can stream. No, I'm not. I'm actually inside of S3IO threaded, of course.
Of course you're there. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's actually kind of easy to get there. Okay, so you see, we have
Oh my god.
we have this net writer, and then we scroll down, and then we see here the v table, right? And the send file here is that's what is unimplemented, and then the drain function, which is like flashing and all that. Well, that's this one, right? So we can actually look what happens in here, right? That net write from IO. But this one is points to absolutely nowhere. So we have to go to threaded, and then we have to go up to the, let's see, the up here, right? This is the table of all the stuff, right? And then we can see net write, and then because we're on POSIX, we go to net write POSIX, right? And then we are finally here.
All right.
Yes. Easy peasy, right?
That makes sense, yeah.
So what happens in here? User data, FD socket handle. Okay, FD, where is that used? Send message. What does the SDIO net socket use send, right? Yeah, send. And this uses net send. That's problematic. I mean, you can make your own writer if you want to.
we're not gonna
No,
no.
Not making your own writer. I think making your own writer is very easy actually, because if you look into like the stream writer, right? This is the writer code, and like this is errors, so you can just ignore that. Like this is it, right? You see, it's 1, 2, 3 functions, right? And this function is just initializing some stuff. So it's literally 3 functions, 3 entire functions.
That's crazy. But
yeah, and but technically only 2 functions, and this function here and this function here allows you to just get a bunch of stuff for free, aka all these functions from those 2. Yes.
That's crazy.
So I mean, the only thing you would have to do, right, is if we were to make a little custom writer real quick, I can show you, right? We don't really care about errors, you know, it's garbage, trash. Yeah, we're on the stream. What you're restoring the socket, right? So S3 IO, net socket. Well, we can actually probably store the stream because it is to get it. Anyways, right? Error. I don't know. Probably useless. Right file error. Probably useless. S3 IO.
Probably useless.
Yes. S3 IO. S3 blah blah. I don't really like that they do this kind of aliasing, but it makes sense because it's in the standard library and you shouldn't self-reference your own namespace or whatever. Okay, and then we can do. Then you would only use to vtable net send, and that's IO user data, which this one is handle, and we can just what does socket handle, yeah, handle outgoing message. What do you do? Wait, can I see your code? I don't do like whatever this protocol was called again.
UDP.
UDP, yes. Send.
I just send the buffer.
Stream. Yeah, we can actually look into S3IO net socket send, and we can just well, I mean, we can actually use that. In that case, you would just do a writer, and that is stream socket send, and then we do IOW, and destination is W stream socket address, yeah, and then data. I guess we gotta use send many actually. You know what? I don't want to do that. But actually, what does send many do? What is this like outscore? Okay, you know what? We'll just do a really shit thing right now. Okay. So we'll actually just loop over the data, and then we can do data. Yeah, that's a terrible name. It's fantastic.
But you're already gonna send an array. I'm confused why. Okay, wait, it's a two-dimensional data. Okay, I see.
Okay, and then this has to. Does this return? This does not return how much it consumed. What does this? Well, that is kind of important. So how do we figure out n? Well, we don't actually care about how much you sent now, do we? So we just do var n, usize equals 0, and then we also do n plus equals data ln. Right. Yes. If this fails, I'm going to kill this. That's just the rules, bro. Wait, what did send do again? We can probably look here. Outgoing message. Message, and that's just 1. Yeah. Okay. Great. Bam. Splat. Try what do they do? You can probably use this thing I'm making also. mean, she's.
What's the point of a writer? Why not just? I'm so confused. Why do we need this? Why not just use the basic writer that we have been using before the fixed one?
The fixed one? Well, the fixed one doesn't flush or send anything.
Well, it's not
It
supposed.
just operates on bytes.
Yeah, but isn't that what we want
Well,
to do?
no, because it's good to actually have writer as an interface, so that if it's like a file writer, right, when the buffer is empty, or like a full, I mean, then you can just flush it. So it's not gonna fail, but the more memory you give it, the more efficient it is, because it's gonna have to flush less. Right.
But yeah, why not just use the fixed writer still? Like we don't have big like what?
Well, it's because let's say the buffer. No, I see what you mean. You can do that, but I mean, yeah, should be fine. But at least you learned something from this, right? Totally.
Totally. I'm still looking at this and being
Yeah.
like.
Great. Okay, now you're actually proving a point there. Okay, so yeah, we can use this fixed and use the buffer, and then after the connect write, we just do the sending, and then instead of doing sending the buffer slice whatever, we're doing writer dot buffered. Yeah. No, just buffered. It's a function. It returns the correct slice, whatever. Don't slice the buffer.
What do you want me to do here? I'm so confused.
Just writer dot buffered. It's like what you have written.
Oh, you could do that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can produce.
That is crazy. Yeah, you can do the same there. Yeah. Fantastic. And you're not passing in buffer correctly to the fixed, because there's got to be a reference, because the buffer is not technically a slice, it's an array.
Do I need to do the pointer? So I need to make this one into a.
Oh yeah. Just call this one fixed writer.
And then creating a writer.
Const writer. Yeah. Fixed writer is really nice and works quite well, but there's a little case where it's not the best, but it's right.
And then wait, unused local.
Yeah, don't remove that. Remove that. Also declare the buffer probably with the writer, I would say. And I would probably rename it to fixed writer buffer, because that's what it's used for. Bit of a long name, but it's okay. No. Not this one. Not the writer, the actual buffer.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, just
I'm pretty sure a writer is not a buffer.
Writer buffer.
Fixed writer buffer.
I was always thinking, like, why would this be a buffer? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, well, I guess we can for now on this. We'll just want to see that we can send a message. We don't actually have to receive and do anything on it on this side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, a shit ton of comp time later.
Upcode.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's because we forgot to unwrap the string to enum.
I'm just gonna take it from there to here, okay, so we can have it open ever at the same time. And it was. Why can I not navigate in a terminal like I navigate in Neo? It would be so much better. And it's in the root share and then the line 38. So this thing.
It's the string to enum.
This thing.
Yeah, just unwrap it at the end.
Unable to evaluate comp time expression.
Right, yeah, I know. It's because we actually yeah. Right. Put yeah, you know what? Put all of this code just in like at the start, do a switch.
Like this?
Yeah, actually, we should probably add a write opcode.
Right?
Write from, rename this to write from opcode actually.
From opcode. Like that. And then having a write.
And then, sure, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the parse.
Yeah.
You can remove the switch, and the write should take in the same things, yeah.
Same things.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then this one just, what will we do a switch? Before we had the header, is it self? We do a switch on now, or?
You know what? No, this is different from the parse, because it's technically not the opcode that is the thing's the name. You know what? No, never mind. I'm sorry. Remove this write function. Just rename the write from opcode to just write again. Yeah, no. I'm a bit dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, you gotta learn to type fast. I mean, neither main helping really.
It is. I'm
okay.
just typing the wrong key. It is.
Bro, if you are this slow in the Vim, bro, I don't even want to know you in VS Code.
No, you don't. I'm real slow in VS Code.
Yeah, okay, great. Just do switch, the first thing. Yep. And then you do self dot, yeah, I'll wrap here. Right, and then you just do inline else. Yep, and then you put everything else in there. Yep, great, and now also capture the return of else. Yeah.
Well, this is opcode.
Yeah, sure. But it's not really. You call it just tag. Not really a tag either, but it's fine. I mean, we call it tag. Can you see what type that is?
Unknown.
Great. That means it's okay. You know what? Instead of calling it tag, call it command. Yeah. And then we make a new const before the opcode. And then we can call this command name, I guess. Equals, and then we do the tag name. Command.
Wow.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, I hate.
Oh, right! Wow. I don't think really using like Vim does anything except destroy your LSP.
I'm struggling to know when I'm in insert or when I'm in visual mode. I hate that it's doing the wrong thing. I think I'm in visual, then I'm in insert. It's wrong. It's doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, I can clearly see that everything is wrong. And then you can change out the tag name self dot blah 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 to just be command name.
keeping field self.
Yes. Also the string to the number. We are not finished. Wow, great.
Thanks.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, it gets done eventually. Not everyone can be as fast and goated as me, you know.
Let's see. Okay. 39. Command.
Yeah. What does it say? Expected, enum or union, found.
Root, connect.
Okay. That's okay. Right. Okay, now I know what to do. Okay. So, in the switch, we are gonna do std meta tag in the switch. Yes.
Here?
No, in the inside of the switch condition.
This thing?
Yes. std meta tag.
Tags.
Oh,
wait, no, there is tag.
No. Yeah, but that's for the type. Wait, no. Wait, I gotta search a thing in the. Right, it's std meta active tag. Of course, man. This is some really complex shit we're doing here, bro. You don't even know.
No, I don't know. I'm trying really hard.
Yeah, and then in here you pass in the self dot asterisk. Yeah. Oh man, so many moving parts, but you know my brain is quick enough for this shit. Then we can rename a command to be tag.
So now it's tag.
Yeah, and then we can rename a command name to be tag name. Yes, fantastic. If this runs now, I'm a bit surprised. Of course it does.
Can serialize type of void, aka void. But we do have
right
92.
Oh yeah. Just do before the bool. No, in the Marshall function. Bro, in the Marshall function, just do before bool. I said yes. Yes, my bad. Void equals fat arrow return. Yeah, we'll just do nothing. Nothing.
Crazy.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. So it says that it sent, or it debug print at least, that it sent something.
But that means we have successfully done some extremely advanced stuff here. Oh man. You don't even know, bro.
Now we just need to read it and store it.
Yeah. But the reading first, alright? So that shouldn't be too hard. Now we just gotta make a reader, which we already did, the var message reader and const, just uncomment those. Yeah. And now you do const parsed. Yeah. And that's the parsed structure.
I'm still using the old one in this.
Well, actually, you don't really need to specify the type for that because you're gonna find it. Don't specify the type actually. Just shared net. Yeah, and then command parse.
Yo, I'm back.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome. And this returns an error, so do try.
We got 3 villagers now.
What? Already, bro? We're gonna have so many villagers. Can we like sell them or something? Bro, we're gonna make a store called like America or something.
We can like sort them on skin color.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
the value.
Fuck? All right.
Okay. Now you print this. Print it.
Lucas, I just watched the draft.
Nice.
The what? The draft,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't watched that actually. Wow, I'm such a dedicated viewer.
Yes.
Yeah, no, some fire shit actually, I think.
I think it's really short, but I think it's a good practice to get better at.
Yeah, it's a good introduction.
Yeah.
But then actually, like in the future, would like, I mean, yeah, it's the introduction, but in the future, would go even more in depth technically wise.
Yeah, I was thinking I probably
Yes.
will have to do that. Did I?
Restart the server.
I don't have to restart. It should run
Okay.
it. But because it has hot reloading, does it have hot reloading?
Seems to work really well. Nice hot reloading, go up there.
I'm not sure if it didn't hot reload. Oh yeah, wait. There's. Let me close the client and start it again. Well, it says slow XD, but it doesn't say the, so that means it didn't compile the.
Restart the goddamn server.
Oh, sick build. Oh, it doesn't compile. That's why.
Yeah, it needs a reader.
Mm.
Yeah. Reader. Bro, the
I
parse.
think I will go on Linux now.
To play Minecraft?
No.
Ah, hell no.
Because
Okay,
I'm going
that is
to
good.
ski vacation tomorrow, I need to push my changes so I can actually keep working from
Okay,
there.
now it should have
Yeah.
gotten the new 135. Now connect. Oh, it
Oh.
crashed. Ah, but that's because I think it is
Switch
because.
on corrupt value. Okay.
Let me see one thing. If it's okay, it is crashed.
Okay guys, I will be back in a minute.
All right.
Alright.
Switch on corrupt value.
Can you go to that place?
Yes, I can. I will probably. Can I please? It doesn't register my escapes. We'll do this. And then what was it? It was root. So in here. And then line 50. So here, corrupt value.
Right. Can we just print the header opcode here? Yeah, and no print.
Yeah.
Log, whatever. I like it. Debug, and then that is a number. You can just say like parse and then the number. Yeah, and then you do at tag. At int from Mina.
From bool.
And then you pass in the header opcode.
Header. Opcode.
Yep. Right, it crashes. And what did it print?
25,960.
I'm pretty sure that is a bit incorrect.
Yes, that is a bit incorrect.
Okay, so where are we? Go to where we're calling parse. You can also remove the print for std log debug whatever parse. Yeah.
Wait, this is where we are doing the close the thing. There.
Yes. Okay. Can you print?
Yo, what's up? Long time no
what's up?
see, guys.
Long time no see. Yes. Also, that if you should install Minecraft on Linux. Anyways.
Yeah,
I think
don't
it
want to
shouldn't-
bloat my system.
Prism, bro. It's Flatpak. It doesn't bloat anything except
Shouldn't
Flatpak.
this just be buffer instead of data? Shouldn't we
Yeah, you can do buffer, I guess.
take... And it's percentage. Percentage, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, still.
I mean, it should be the same thing essentially.
Yeah.
What's
Can we?
working as?
Everything. Can you just print the message data?
Yeah. You want the whole thing? Like any?
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you doing like ignoring on each of the fields? What?
No, this was when I didn't know how UDP or any of this IO stuff worked, so I asked
Okay.
AI to read the docs and explain it to me, and I left this to for me to understand what this was.
Yeah, so to work, I guess.
Yes, so we'll start the server again. Client. Can stop the client.
Does that look correct to you?
I have no idea what I'm supposed to find in there.
Well, probably the message.
The message should be a bit more than just... I think that... Is that? No, that's not even my name. What is this?
Yeah, what is that even? Try printing the data as a string. I'm suspecting it is undefined behavior.
Hello.
Are you ever sending any hellos? Hmm?
No, I'm sending Lucas.
Yeah, well, that's what you're saying you're sending, but is there any hello in here?
Hello. Well, there is one old hello from there, but I don't think that should be that same hello.
Well, you are somewhere sending hello, and hello is not a packet we have, sadly.
No. That is not what we have.
Is this from? Have you ever sent over hello?
No, I have not sent hello.
So why in the hell is data hello?
Is that just a default, like what Zig does if you do something wrong?
No. Zig never does any hellos. Like any defaults like
Why
that.
Why am I getting a hello?
Yeah, and it doesn't say that you're sending it over either. Promising.
The client literally says that I'm doing, well, this, which is the first one. This is, what is this? 50? I don't remember. But then this is the actual name. Oh, this is the length. Yeah. The length and then the actual.
5.
Yeah. Which should be Lucas. At least this is A. And there's no A in hello, so. That's interesting. There's hello. Where did that hello come from?
No, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Just find the hello, I guess.
Where the fuck is the hello?
Are you sure that it's the newest compiled thing that actually matches the source code?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just clear
Well,
yourself.
here is something.
Huh? Hello. Oh my. Yeah, bro, that might be the problem.
But that's...
That's what were we going to say?
Wait a minute.
Okay, Lucas, change that data from hello to
yeah, we did. That's yeah, it is me that's sending this.
Bro,
thing.
yeah. Change that to be digger, okay? Or digger. I mean, so it's German. Yeah. Or something. And then, what are we going to get? Oh, let's wait for it.
That's crazy.
Oh, what do we get here?
What is that Zig default? Nah,
Guys,
think
I
that's Zig
swear,
default, bro.
I would
yeah.
never, I
That
would
is a
never
Zig
say,
default.
I would never
Yeah.
send a hello. I swear.
Yeah. Never.
Never.
Yeah. But it also kind of shows how fragile the server really is, though. Like, if it gets some wrong data, bro, it's cooked. Okay, still cooked, though.
They got Lucas, but they didn't get the... Yeah, but that's the data. But it should get the whole data, not just the string.
Data.
But that's, it's...
Data? Yeah, but it's because you're printing it as S, and it's just not printable, you know? So it's like, you print it as any. And then it's gonna show you the full thing. It only sends like printable values, you know?
Okay.
That's crazy.
So
And
if you do
the
any,
ASCII
we would-
value of 5 is... Yeah, just do any.
You know, C would never, bro. C would never.
C would never.
Yes, it wouldn't even come this far.
What? Jesus Christ.
Wow, that's a crazy command you got there.
Thanks. Yeah, now it's more like it. So it has the opcode, it has
Yeah.
the len, and then it has Lucas tag. Great.
Okay. Invalid enum value, you say?
I think that's what it says, yes. And that's line 122. What? Am I? No, that's the wrong line I'm reading. Right, fuck. Line 53. Here.
No, it's line 62.
No, 50. 62, yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it is. Okay. Interesting.
Valid enum type.
Yeah. Could we just print the tag name real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always want to do it the other way around.
Right.
Tag name. And is that a string or what is it? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's a string. Yep.
Okay. And then I will. Well, now this is getting funny. Should I store this also?
Yeah, you should. I was thinking about saying that, but then I thought about how long it would take you to write it, so I was like, no.
Shut up.
Yeah, you can also replace the at field down there, I guess. But I mean, it's gonna be replaced anyways, so who cares?
Okay. Just want to run it.
Ah, no, why a comma there, bro? It can be on one line, the field type.
Shush now.
God damn. This formatting, fix it.
Connect. Well, that is what it is.
But it's the thing with unions is that they are really weird, and I'm gonna have to ask for help on the SIG server.
Nah, that's crazy. There's so much comp time going on over here. I'm like, my brain's like, I can't even comprehend what it actually means sometimes. I'm like, okay. Is it actually like...
But Lucas, I could show you my implementation now.
Yeah,
I
you could do that. I think.
Yeah, you can do it while I'm asking for
Okay.
help. Here.
So right, should I stream?
Yes, you should do that. I will show you on the stream.
What?
He's gonna expose his terrible code habits now.
Yeah, no,
Friends.
so,
You also have friends. Damn.
Yeah, he's a ton of friends.
Way
Way more
like
than you,
that.
Lucas.
I just sent this structure over. That's
Size
really
well
all
as
it
gay.
is. Nah. Let's go to it.
Yeah. So
But
you,
do you
you
have dynamically sized packets?
Like, what do you mean with that? Bro?
Like you can send like a packet that contains a name, for example, right? And then
Yeah.
it sends on the name length and the name.
Yeah.
Well,
Can do that.
does your net thing automatically read it into a structure?
Yeah, like how I do it is like,
Yeah, you can
for
use
example,
the cast, I guess.
here I do the thing. I say char pointer message, then message length, and then I can have this function send data.
Oh, message. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
I
can you
have,
send a
like, a type.
structure over?
Yes, here that's what I'm doing. The server. Here I have server send data, and then I just say it's of type draw command. and then the pointer to the structure, and then the size.
Okay, that's cool, but sending the size?
Yeah, like that's just like that's the only part where it's like I could make stuff that's not, but the thing is like pointer decay, right? So if I want to say like have send an array, then it wouldn't need work with automatic.
Oh, are you saying that you can't get the child type of a pointer?
I can.
Yes, you can.
But then I would just need to do some macro magic, and that would be cool.
Oh, well, that's not good. That's not good.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah,
Well,
but I basically
I don't
have
know.
only the server send, and then my receive basically always looks like that. He receives
That's
data,
code.
returns the package pointer, which is like with the type and right, and also it takes an appear which will fill out, and appear basically has an address and unique ID. Then this is just for convenience, like I could literally take that out, but just so I have it as a string.
Yeah, that's cool.
All the times. And this like for as a player handle ID also, yeah. And so basically here I always on the server I get it with appear. Then I switch on the package with hello. I add the peer to the like clients on the server.
Wait, are you doing peer-to-peer?
No.
Why do you call it peer then?
I don't know, Cheese
Yes.
call it like that and I just call it. That's
But,
also, I guess, client. But I couldn't call it client because I already have a client, so I just call it peer.
But one thing, Chef, are you telling me that you have to switch on the type on your own by hand? Oh, rookie.
What should I do then?
Use comp time in Zig.
But the type is like these types are not always very like explicit. Like I would probably change this hello. This like only like for now.
But isn't this like what like how where is like the serializing happening, bro?
That's all doing this in here. In these functions, it's like.
So how do you like take a slice or a pointer, or array, whatever?
Array is just like I did with a client that you have.
Okay, so
Just
if you have a packet type that is like a connect, right, and that contains like a name and some other stuff, like how do you get the name? Like do you have to get another like packet, or like do you parse it as a separate thing?
You mean when I have a like that's also a thing that's a little bit cooked, but you just you gotta like if you for example here if it's a draw command, I just know every time it's a draw command I will only send this render snapshot phase struct, right? And which I just can mem copy into it, and then I have like the entire struct, Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Anyways, that's great code. It's a functioning C code. But Lucas, I have found the solution to your problem.
Oh.
It is of course this is so obvious. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I mean, I've used this thing like a total of 0 times.
0.
So yeah. So go to where you're doing the thing is. So now in here in the at field, right? That's not actually how you do it, right? You do a new line here, new line, and then of course we use the normal function called at union init, of course, yes.
Okay.
And then we give the type of the union, which is command.
Okay.
And then we give in tag name. And then use an empty structure, just dot curly brace. Okay. Yes, and then we can do equals. Or wait, no. Wait, that's the. No. Sorry, not empty there. It's actually the out.
But what? Wait.
Yeah.
The.
No, not the. No.
Or just out.
Just out, yeah, and also we can actually use to return before the union in it.
And we remove that field?
Yeah, you remove the field and remove the var command and just to return before union in it. And it doesn't want the command thing, it wants the type. The type
command.
I have never used union in it.
Well, now.
And now I've indirectly used it.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. There it got in. Connect name.
Yeah, opcode, connect, command, and then connect, name then, 5, and then name it doesn't print. But if we go to the printing of that, to the receive print, yeah.
Wait, let me.
Right, and then we can, instead of printing the parsed, we can print the parsed command.
Just that?
Yep, and then you do run again.
I shouldn't have. It should have hot loaded. Force of habit, sorry.
That's good.
There's the name. Woo!
Yep.
Tag name, connect, yeah, because do I still print the tag name there?
And Lucas, isn't this code just beautiful?
That is nice. Actually pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty fire. Now, how do we actually explain this?
We don't, okay? Like, I know what is going on, but bro, like, I'm like really go to that comp time, I guess. And this ain't easy.
This ain't easy.
I know but like I can try to like demonstrate what it does.
Wait.
Stream.
Wait. Let me actually just okay. Yeah, okay. You can.
Yeah.
So I will take you wait. Okay, now you can do it.
Okay. So let's say we have so this is gonna be the code. We do like let's say right. Actually, can you send me the code that you used, the like union init stuff?
Just the unit.
Not the union init. No. Actually, the write function. The write function.
This
first.
one.
Yeah, you send me that.
Yeah. Or I will send it in here. Whoa, what's going on? Where's the damn chat when I need it? Too many stuff. And that's not how you do it.
Too many stuff. Yes. Fantastic. Yeah. You know what? I'll actually do this in VS Code, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. STD. Oh my god. STD.
Semaphore? Sure. What did it say?
It's bullshit. It's bullshitting. Okay. So, you know, we have the command, right?
Do you want the command structure as well?
No, it's fine. I'll do it here. It's we can just do union enum for now. Okay, bam. And then we have connect, and I can just be a structure, and then we're only gonna have that, right? I guess we can do popcorn stop code equals enum. Yes. Connect.
It's a stinky gnome. What?
Yeah, that's right. That's me. I don't really like gnome, but everything else is awful and shit, so it's the best thing.
In that sense, like I was like, I was thinking about gnome.
Yeah, well, I did make a gnome game once. Okay, fantastic. So we can just uncomment that out. Comment a bit. Okay. So what is actually happening here is that this function now becomes magical. Yes.
Oh, magic.
But we're gonna pretend it doesn't. So for now we only have the connect, right? Which means that what's gonna happen here is that what a switch is basically if the tag, like the active tag, right?
Yeah.
Active tag equals dot connect, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Then it's gonna, because this inline is basically com time, so then it's gonna take this code, just yoink it, right? It's not, it does some more complex stuff, but yeah. And then it can determine that the with this string enum, it can get
wait. HTML meta active tag self. I'm still like confused. What is?
Well, right. When you make a command, you see, then we can have command, and then I do connect, which means that connect is now the active tag. It's called a tagged union, right?
Okay, because of the tag union, you can have. That just gives the actual tag that the union is.
And what a union is, like a tag union, is basically it's a union, but it also keeps an enum, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we can probably also do this so this red disappears.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then because the tag name is com_time, and they figure out that this, in this case, it's connect, right?
Okay, so that's the std string. Wait, why is it? Wait, which one was that? The
tag name.
Tag name. So that returns the string of the thing. Okay.
Exactly, which is very useful for us because this string to enum, it does like a bunch of magic. Yeah, as you can see, but we're gonna ignore that. So it figures out that the opcode in this case is the connect.
So now we're getting the actual enum.
Yeah, now we're getting the actual enum.
We got the tag so we could get the enum.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, what? Okay.
Can't you technically? Well, I don't think.
It feels like you should be able to get it immediately. You shouldn't have to go through that, but.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that. But for now, we'll just pretend that it's gonna end up like this anyways, right? So now we have the opcode, and that's it's gonna do like connect because it is an alias, right? Yeah. And in this case here, what the @field is doing is accessing the inner thing, right?
Yeah.
So because we can do the tag name, so it's, let's say you have a union, right? What the @field does is use this, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't want the actual command union in itself.
No.
We want the actual like structure that it is currently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what this field does. And then the unmarshalling basically goes over all the fields and
in the structure.
Write those to the writer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what that's doing.
That's crazy.
The reading is slightly more advanced. Yeah. But it's kind of like the same, sort of.
Same, but different. All right. Yes. Shall we call it a good night from here?
Yes, I think so.
All right. That has been it.
But it's great. We cleaned up the net a lot, you know?
Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow we'll actually make the connection work. So yeah, right?
Yep. I think so.
Good night, everybody. Bye bye.